Hi, and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I am Sally, your Monday vlogger, filling in for Rosemary, your Sunday vlogger. So I'm giving you Sunday and Monday in one fell swoop, so don't look for anybody else after this until Tuesday. Rosemary asked me to fill in. She's just taking a little break for the day, and always glad to help out. So here's the question for the day, as I have to reach for it. Thank you, Wendy, for these wonderful questions. And you know Wendy likes responses, so if anybody else wants to talk about what they do for this question, please make a video response or write back or whatever you like. Okay. Because you know this is all for everybody. We're just all in this together. Okay. Do you plan your meals in advance? Does this help you stay focused and lose or maintain your weight? This is a good question, and I'm going to say I answer it this way: yes and no. Yes, I kind of eat, not everybody reinvents the wheel every day, even when you weren't on WLS. You didn't nobody I know plans out their full week of menu. Well, I do know one person plans out their full week of menus and has it all squared away and cooks by the book. I tend to buy stuff for the week that's like, this is my husband's stuff for breakfast, because I send him off to work with his little breakfast things. This is my husband's stuff that I need to get for his lunch for the week, so I have to get him this and this and this and this to put it together. And so in that vein, I do that same thing for myself. What am I going to eat for breakfast? Well, here are my choices. What am I going to eat for lunch? Here are my choices. And for dinner, I try to leave it open to either eating what I make for my husband, or I know I have a backup of something I had for lunch or breakfast. And this is kind of what I was going to show you. Just this week, it's funny this question came up. Just this week alone, I went back and decided I really needed to be better about tracking what I eat. And so I scanned in or typed up all the foods that I eat on a normative basis, not overreaching to something I don't usually eat, but normatively, daily, ongoing kind of foods. And I put in the amount I eat, and I crunched in, this is the amount of protein is in that food, and this is the calories in that food. Because I loosely count calories, like in the back of my mind. I go, okay, this is about so many hundreds of calories. And you kind of break up those calories during the day. And tracking the protein, which I didn't do very well before, but I'm really committed to trying to be all about my health, and so that's part of the steps for that. So here, I'm going to show you, I'm going to look through my camera and see, can you see this? I just did this week. Typical protein chart for the day. Is that even what it says? Oh my gosh, I can't see it very well. And then that's my food list for breakfast. These are and sort of like you can pick one from column A and two from column B. So I've got, lentils, a certain amount, like a cup and a half or a cup and a quarter of lentils with a big old dollop of yogurt, and I figured that out. It's like 24 protein and 245 calories. And then there's one protein bar, and then there's a protein shake with almond breeze. And so if I'm going to go to the gym and I'm running out the door at the last second, I grab a protein bar or I make a protein shake. I do love my lentils for breakfast. I do. I did oatmeal on and off, but it usually made me dump because I really need more protein than that. And and then here's another one. My lunch choices. I know I can go up and go, I don't know what to eat. Well, I can eat lentils again, or I can have a protein shake then, or I could have a can of tuna fish, or I could have some cottage cheese. And then snacks. See, I plan snacks. So I do snacks. Greek yogurt, how much Greek yogurt I would eat, and what kind of things I might put in it. Of course, I don't have the calorie count, for all those things, but I'm loosely guessing it's about 150. 4 ounces of soy nuts is 14 grams of protein and 130 calories. Half cup cottage cheese is 15 calories, and I didn't put in the amount of calories. 15 proteins. So, and then for dinner, if I'm going to cook my husband a hamburger, I know that's how many things in that meat. See, because I'll just eat a green veg other than that. And so that just shows you my fish and meat and choices that I probably would consume in a sitting. Maybe 3 ounces. That's about half of a hamburger, a good-sized hamburger. So I made that up, and that's on my fridge. That's new for me. And then I have a note at the bottom, try to get 60 to 90 proteins for the day. I'm trying. This was another page I made up. These are my go-to foods for every day. So this is just to reintegrate into my mind. These are the things I eat. This is about how many grams I get. 23 grams of protein from lentils, blah, blah, blah. Same old stuff. That's just another page for me. And just doing some research on grains and things, and which grains have the lowest glycemic response, and so I make a list of those for myself. These are all my Facebook notes too, by the way, and I'm glad to share this information with anybody who wants it. Okay, does this help me maintain or lose weight and keep focused? Absolutely, it keeps you focused because you don't just. It's not like before when you go, I'm hungry, what am I going to grab to eat? Well, you just can't grab anything anymore. It'll make you sick if you've had RNY, you will dump. So I keep my good foods around me in my house in plentiful supply, and I know I can go grab a cheese stick. I know I can go grab a laughing cow, Skinny Kelsey ice cream, a laughing cow, and wassa cracker thing. I mean, with a pile of sprouts on it or some cucumber slices on it. Those are healthy choices I can make. Last minute grab hummus, with one whole wheat pita that I have cut with scissors and broken into two, opened it up so that it's a skinny circle, and then cut them in triangles and put them in the toaster oven and dry them all up and get them crispy. That kind of stuff. You have to have some thought for what are good things for you to eat, and have them ready and close at hand. And if you eat more than 3 times a day, which I tend to need at least one small snack, maybe 2, or one small snack and maybe a treat at the end of the day, like a Skinny Cow ice cream or something on every other night or every few nights or whatever. And so you have to have those things in your house. And if you eat that often, then you're not like biting your arm off by the time you get ready to eat again, so you don't make rash decisions about what to put in your mouth. That's just a good way to approach it for me. And it definitely has helped me maintain my weight loss. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sally, Cabernet Queen. I have another channel. I have gone from, this is my 17 month post-op, maybe 17 months. Yeah, November 09 to the first week of March 2011. And I have lost pretty much close to 120 pounds. Sitting on the 130 line most days, 129 a hit, 131, and it's just from living. It's just from making good choices and exercising every day in some normative manner for me. Anything that stretches my limbs and feels good, and I make good food choices as much as I can. So far, so good. You guys take care. Have a good week, and Rosemary will be back next week. You just give her some love. Send some love her way. I'm sure you'll see her the next day or two. And y'all have a great week. Okay? See you later. Bye.